I studied. I went to the DMV. It was, it's just
Why'd you go to the DMV?
because my tags expired in 2019. I got pulled over for it finally.
Oh no.
So I was like, okay, I guess that's the sign I should do it.
Yeah,
the guy
that's
was
the
like,
sign.
"Are you working on this?" And I was like, kind of. He was like, "Okay, I'll just give you a warning, but
What? You got
take
a
care of it."
warning?
Yeah,
That's fucking lucky.
Policemen like me because I'm a nice boy.
You're a nice boy.
You just pretend to be a little scared because that's what they like, and
Are you role playing? Are you role playing?
I told them I had 2
cops?
jobs. That's why I couldn't do it. Which is
smart.
a lie, obviously.
Smart
but,
and a lie. I mean, video games can be considered a job.
I was like,
you know
what? I'll take some PTO. I'll get it done. He was like, okay. It's a little finesse. That's all it takes.
Wow.
And that is the 3rd time I've ever been pulled over in my life.
Really? I've been pulled over multiple times. I got pulled over on my birthday.
Because it was your birthday? Was it a prank?
No, it wasn't a prank. I was speeding. I was speeding, and I'm like,
I know there's a surprise party for me at home. I know there is. I have to get there before everyone
that's what
leaves.
I said. That's what I literally said. My mom was screaming at me because I was working late. She had a surprise party for me planned. She was mad that I was working late. People were already there. I was trying to get home because my mom was screaming at me in the phone. And sure enough, I get pulled over. And I'm like, officer, I hate to pull this card, but I'm trying to get home to my birthday party. He's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, it's my birthday. And he's like, no, it's fucking not. And I'm like, you have my license. It's right there. I'm like, I'm not trying to be sassy.
He said, no, it's not.
Yes, dude!
You know why you have this experience with policemen and I don't?
Is it because I'm a sassy woman who stands up to a
man? It's because you have cunt energy.
I have big cunt energy. Yes. Yes, I have big cunt energy. I'll take that. That's a win. That's a fucking win in my book.
Yes. Your reaction to this is why you have cunt energy. You're supposed to be like, what?
What? Me? A cunt?
I wouldn't hurt a butterfly.
You're right. I wouldn't hurt a butterfly.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the unnumbered episode of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Portz, and Evil Space Bunny
Smart.
is here.
I'm here. I'm impressed.
Live reacting to my intro.
I'm impressed by that intro right there in improv to put an unnamed number in there.
Thank you.
Unnumbered.
Unnamed number. That's now the name of the episode. You just came up with a better title.
Shit! Maybe the alcohol's already hitting. I started drinking it when I got up here after like making a fucking quesadilla, and then I just went and mined in Minecraft for an hour. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting gold. Look at me.
I think you would like RuneScape if you like mining gold for an hour. 500 times.
Yeah, 500 times. Yeah. Compared to like an hour, and then I could quit at any time I want and restart.
Yeah. You have insomnia, right?
Yeah.
What if instead of trying to go back to sleep or trying to fill your time in any way, you're trying to like video edit or whatever, what if you just had an addiction that you could spend your time doing, feeling good about in the moment?
Ooh, don't tempt me with the podcast going away. That's like a whole like several hours of my week like freed up and stuff like that. And if Lazy Susan doesn't return, what am I gonna do with myself? I'm gonna have to fucking actually do some real videos for my fucking channel instead of these Let's Plays. I have like 7 or 8 scripts written, and I just have like no effort into them other than that. And I'm just like, well, maybe it's time to like dust these off after 6 years.
Yep. I gotcha. So what are we doing today, Bunny?
So
It's not a normal episode. It's just the air feels different.
it does feel different. Well, it is. I mean, it is different. This is goodbye. So this is our. I
Wow,
know.
you're ending the podcast? That's fucked up. Jesus Christ.
I mean, no, I did at one point think that, like, but I've just always had so much fun talking about the news, and I love the news and just shooting the shit with the news. But like, this is gonna be our end of the year podcast. We do this every year. This is I think our favorite thing that we do on the podcast, besides just shoot the shit. But like, yeah.
It's also my favorite type of podcast to listen to.
Yeah.
I like listening to other people's Game of the Year stuff.
Their Game
Now,
of the
their
Year
Game of the Year usually works a little different than ours.
Yes.
Meaning that they talk about the games that came out that year only, and we're
it's what we play. It's what we play.
Indiscriminate to the year games come out. It's just about whether it's new to us this year.
Yeah.
Because I don't play every game that comes out every year.
No.
We're not paid to play video games, is the point.
No. You can support us. No, I'm kidding. No.
Support Bunny.
Support Bunny.
You can have my 6 Twitch subs. I'll tell them to.
Oh my God. Tell them
Actually, it's
to
going to
come
be 5.
Oh.
Because Quarks is one of them.
That's true.
He's
already
stuck
here.
for you, I
He's
think.
already stuck here. He just got VIP today.
You made him pay too?
Yeah, I made him pay too. But
fucking great.
yeah, so Portz and I go through our entire list of what we played and stuff. I did a very loosey-goosey fucking list of like best shooter.
We decided to do
best
this
story
last week.
Yeah, we decided to do this on a whim. Normally we wait obviously until the very end of the year. Imagine if we waited 3 months until the end of the year, and then we did the final podcast. Everybody's like, what the fuck? That actually would be kind of funny.
That would be funny. We'd have more to talk about. Shit.
Shit.
Let's end the podcast.
Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. We'll see you in 2 months or 3 months or whatever time it is. But let's get the list started. So do you want to get started with your best shooter of the year, since that's the first thing I have on there?
Absolutely. I meant to fix this because I don't I didn't really like the shooters I played this year.
Ooh, interesting.
And there's one I played Bolt Gun, which is a great shooter. Maybe that should win. But I spent like an hour in it, so it didn't feel right to give it to it. I put Halls of Torment. How do you feel about that being a shooter? Twin stick shooter? It's kind of
kind of, but not enough. I don't.
Yeah, it's not really what we're talking about. So I think Bolt Gun. I think Warhammer Bolt Gun wins. My best shooter of the year.
I mean, it's a good game. It's got beautiful aesthetic. The music's good. It feels good. I think it's just long. That's my problem with it. It's just
see, I wouldn't know that about it.
I haven't even finished beating it yet. It's fucking long.
Normally
it's
I
long.
don't put a game that I haven't beat, but it's one of these things where it's kind of winning by default.
You play. Yeah.
Let me just tell you, it's beating out Atomic Heart. That game fucking sucks. It's beating out Bright Memory Infinite. That was impressive because one guy made it, but it's not amazing. And that's kind of it. I played very briefly Ghost Recon Breakpoint, but I don't think it's for me.
Yeah, you also played a little bit of Battlefield and stuff like that too.
Oh, that's not on Steam, so I didn't realize that. Yeah. Oh wait.
Well, mine is. Yeah.
Maybe. Anyway. I missed that one, but that wouldn't go on there either.
That's fair. Well, for me, mine is gonna go to Battlefield this year. Battlefield. This also could probably fall into games that everyone hates that you love, because I felt absolutely.
I heard good things about it this year.
It is now.
Multiple people reported that it got better.
Yeah, it definitely got a lot better compared to what it used to be when it first launched. It was a shit show with like the hero system and stuff. And they still have the heroes in there, but like you can still customize and everything. Each hero does have its own special like unique skill, but it's not completely like only this person can heal, only Mercy can heal, and there's still like specific things and stuff. But there's multiple of each that makes it nice. I just like it a lot. Playing it with the guys and stuff like that. We have a good group.
So very The Boys game.
It's a very Du Bois game. You just shoot the shit and you just fucking pop heads and stuff and pick each other up and have a good time with it and stuff. Or you all cram into a little tank and then fucking go ruin someone's day.
One rocket.
Yeah, you either die in one rocket or you ruin the fucking other team's day to the point where they're fucking screaming at you and other shit and spamming slurs and terrible things, you know. Yeah,
well, they were doing that anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I had somebody like fucking DM us because they got mad at me for picking everybody up. Like, I think I had like 50 or 60 revives in one game. It was fucking stupid. And they're like, I heard somebody's like, oh yeah, they carried and stuff like that. So somebody added me on the EA app and then fucking got upset with me because they were on the losing team. And I'm like, how bad are you to be mad at the medic?
I haven't had somebody ass mad message me in a fucking long time. I missed that.
Yes, it was very bizarre. I didn't see the fucking ad request, and I'm like, hi, who are you? And they're like, you were in the fucking match, and you were the fucking medic, and you fucking. It was just like, bro, you're mad at a healer.
Damn. I don't even understand the thought process
know.
Would like take me as a loser and put me in the DMs of somebody who won a match. Like,
I don't
even
know.
if they're cheating, like you're admitting that they're better than you, way harder than you should.
Yeah, it's
from one scumbag to another. That's not the right way to operate yourself.
Exactly. What's the fucking point, dude? Like, it's like such a waste of energy. Get fucking good. But yeah, no, it's definitely a boys' game. You just hang out with the boys, the lads, and just have a good time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You have a much better reason for your shooter than I do.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. There's other games that I don't really have a good answer for, so you're fine.
Let's find one.
What about best story? I wrote down a lot of games for this, and I'm sorry.
A lot of games.
I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn. Mine is absolutely, hands down, Bear fucking Simulator. Baldur's Gate 3 is fucking amazing. I'm putting a game, and this game's gonna come back.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm putting a game that I have not beat, but I think the sympathy's out there for how long this fucking game is, and I'm only co-oping it, so it's yeah, Baldur's Gate is incredible. The thing that this game does the best is all those games that advertise themselves, your choices matter and divergent paths, they're all lying to you except this one video. It's the only one that actually knows how to make things different because of things you're doing in the game, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. It's definitely a masterpiece of a game. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I can admire it from afar without playing it and respect it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not attacking you by picking it for best story. Hopefully not. Yeah. Oh my god. I think about the game more than my responsibilities in life.
It's fair.
What? Give me some of your best.
Okay,
stories.
so I have a couple that I'm gonna ramble off, but there's a few that I specifically want to talk about. So
now, are they all tying, or is this one and then many runners up?
It's so hard, dude. It's so hard. Okay, so if I was to pick one, it's obviously gonna be Signalis. Because it just fucking destroyed me. But Signalis is just like a game that has like stuck with me and like stuck to my ribs like a fucking fat cell that won't leave my body. I can't get rid of it. It's hard encoded in me at this point. Sea of Stars was beautiful. It's a wonderful experience. The game and the characters itself is just cute and fun and very just magical and nostalgic trip for me. Dredge was another game that actually came out this year, and I just found out it's getting a DLC. That game.
Wait, Dredge's Draw is the story?
I love the story, yeah.
Oh, I thought everyone liked that because they love fishing or something.
Well, yeah, it's very cozy, cottagecore, kind of nightmare fuel horror game. Cozy horror, I guess you could call. That's what I call in the genre, but...
That's what I call Fabian.
cozy horror. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, the story was really fucked and really cool with the Eldritch lore and stuff in the background. Probably why the same reason why I like Signalis. But the two that I really,
Yeah.
really want to talk about is probably Forgotten City and Bad Ben.
Yeah.
I loved Forgotten City. That
I want to play it again
was
so bad.
a trip. I think you should try to get all the endings. It wasn't
I
that
think so,
hard.
too.
It wasn't
Yeah.
that hard. Once you get one ending, it's easy to get the rest. I got the rest
You know,
within like
did I
30,
tell you the
40
reason I didn't
minutes.
replay it?
Mm-mm.
Because I didn't want to see the magic. You know, I didn't want to see
You don't wanna
behind
see
the
behind the
illusion.
curtain?
Yeah. I just wanted to remember that game for the way it tricked me the first time through.
Okay, that's fair. That's I can respect that. I think I was mad at it, and then I wanted to like, I needed more. I needed validation with it. But the story
Yeah.
behind that and like the complex like characters and like dynamic and everything, it's just fun. It is so magical, and it is just a wonderful little piece of like 12 hours of your life, and it is just so good. I don't know what else to describe it
Yeah.
as.
No, I super agree.
Um,
It's one of the most fun mysteries I've ever experienced.
Yeah. The other one on here is Bad Ben, which is a short horror story. This is like one of those itch.io games that I play of. But this game blew me out of the fucking water. It is a meta, fourth wall breaking, fun shit show of a game.
Gotta be one every year.
It's so good, and it's so cheesy, and it's so funny, and I replay it every once in a while.
Fourth wall and cheesy. It's just they don't sound good.
Dude, it doesn't sound good, but it's so funny because, like, even at one point, the fucking developer makes fun of himself in it, and it's just, it had me rolling because, like, there's all this fucked up shit happening, and obviously it's a horror game, and it's spooky, and there's jump scares and stuff. But then all of a sudden, the developer just fucking dogs himself into the hell. It's like, oh, wow, this tease doesn't work either. What a shit developer. Why would a developer do this? And then it says the developer's name. I just loved it. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, no, those are definitely some of the best stories I played
That
this
is
year.
awesome. List them off again.
Dredge, Sea of Stars, Signalis, The Forgotten City, and Bad Ben.
Hell yeah. Mine's Baldur's Gate. Although if we're adding more,
Yeah,
I would say Horizon Zero
Horizon.
Dawn
Yeah.
is fucking awesome, and everyone should play it, even though she's got fur on her face.
Oh my god, she has peach fuzz. It's
Yeah.
so horrible. Women have hair.
Disgusting. I'm never getting an erection again.
Could you imagine?
What's your best character or characters? Maybe.
I have one.
Okay.
I put Garl from Sea of Stars.
Okay.
That is the hero cook, the cook warrior. Cook warrior, that's what he's called. He's just a fun character. The other two characters are so awkward, and they've also been sheltered their entire lives, so they don't like have very good interactions with people. But Garl does, and he is like the fucking guiding light of that game. And so there's a certain point where Garl is gone, and I was just so fucking depressed that I was like sad, and I was crying, and I was like, God damn it. But it's fine in the end. It's so good. He's such a great fucking character, so.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's one of my favorites. He's definitely one of my favorites of all time. He's just such a cute character. So, what about you?
Yeah, so mine, I haven't thought about this a lot, and it could change because
Yeah.
we're in October.
We're in October.
But,
There's many games to come out the rest of the
many
year.
games and other games I've already played to reflect on, and characters within the same game. But for right now,
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, okay.
That's the character that Fabian's playing,
Yeah.
and it's very like fortuitous that she was one of our main characters, because this section hit harder because of that.
Yeah.
Like it impacted us more because and it was a single moment. I mean, she's great throughout. She's got like this weird sex drive, but like also can't touch people. And it's that's hilarious. Also hilariously one of the horniest characters, and Fabian has not been able to have sex with anybody yet. So there's like a little bit of personal, attachment to the character that not everyone else is going to have, which speaks to how good Baldur's Gate 3 is.
Yeah.
And so this moment happens where Um, Karlak comes from this culture that's been entirely enslaved, and we end up dealing with some slavers on the surface, like in our party, like a thing we were actually there for,
Yeah.
and they get away or something. I honestly can't remember exactly the context, but she gets so mad that Fabian loses control of the character completely. And this is spoilers, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
She starts smashing this building we're at. She's just every object, just smashing, just running around. By the way, she enraged herself, so she's lighting things on fire as she goes. I
She's
got
the
on
tiefling,
fire.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Another person got caught on fire. Like 2 of us caught on fire from this whole
Ordeal.
situation, and we couldn't control any of it.
That's actually
It was
really
awesome.
cool. A really,
Yeah.
really well written character. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
From that moment, I was like, "Yep, I think that's the best character so
The
far."
Best character so far. Yeah. So, what about best artwork in a game?
Now, this is gonna be controversial,
Yeah, go ahead.
especially on this podcast because it's a Blizzard product.
Oh, really?
Diablo 4 looks so good, dude.
What?
Yeah, it's single-handedly kept me playing.
Wow.
Especially on this. I mean, I played it right when I got my new monitor, basically, and it's so good. It
That's
looks
wild.
it's some of the sharpest looking visuals I've ever seen. It's so good.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and that's coming from somebody who was like Diablo 3 art style.
Yeah.
Diehard, like I was like, I hate they're going back to the Diablo 2. But after spending a bunch of time on it, it just looks fucking amazing.
Yeah. I kind of like it too, but okay.
Yeah.
You want to know what mine
It's
is?
nice of you to reluctantly admit that.
You want to know what
is
mine
yours?
is?
I 100% do. That's why we're
Okay,
doing this.
so I have 2.
What is it?
I have 2 that I have to, because I was going back and forth on. So, obviously Signalis, because I really like that low poly.
Of course.
But also the anime was just really well done and just beautiful, and like the low poly fucking characters and stuff had a lot of life to them. But also Halls of Torment. It's mine.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Loved it. I thought the artwork was great. I thought it was beautiful. It's just such a good nod to Diablo 1.
Yeah, and nothing
compares.
That's not an art style anyone goes for. It's a retro art style, but it's not lazy. Well, they didn't pick it lazily, right?
No.
It's a like love letter to a specific thing, which is awesome.
Well, yeah, same could be said with Signalis too. Like Signalis is a love letter to like low poly.
No, I was not saying that Signalis is not.
Oh, I know. I know.
Like Shovel Knight, like all the stuff that they go for the SNES look.
Yeah.
That's what most games go for. And yeah, just to see one that goes a little different, or the PS1 stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I loved the artwork. I liked the style and like the characters. I thought they were all well designed for Halls of Torment. I just thought it was cute. So, yeah.
I did find it a bit hard to look at for long periods of time. Because it's hard to see. It's not as well distinguished between objects as like Vampire Survivors. God, Halls of Torment is amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. I love it. What about best music for you?
Down, Down by the River, baby. It's Baldur's Gate 3.
Down, down by the river.
In a van.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that really was that good. I mean, Diablo 4's music was a big letdown. Atomic Heart's music actively sucks.
I thought Planet Lana had a lot of good music. That's something that we did play this year too.
Planet of Lana, yeah, I would say that's one of the bigger reasons to play the game. Maybe they use the tones, the different. Well, I don't know what to call it. I'm not a musician. the notes, I guess, like in the universe and in the soundtrack, which is fun.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get what you're picking. I'm picking up what you're putting down. For me, it had to be Sea of Stars. And again,
I can't wait to listen. I'm saving it for when I play the game. I'm not gonna listen to the soundtrack. I'm denying it to myself.
It fits
so that I hear
so
it
well
in
with
the
that game.
I can't wait.
So, like, it still has nods to, like, the Messenger and stuff like that. Like, I already told you some of the stuff and, like, the changes between night and day and, like, that kind of nice nod that they did back to the Messenger. But, like, it was so just beautiful it on its own as, like, it feels very RPG. Like, RPG artwork, the
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
style, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And, like, the towns were all individual. Like, everywhere had its own,
Does
like,
it have good
unique
town music?
It has really cute town music. I really like the fishing music.
Okay.
And it's the same fishing music for every fishing pond, but I fucking loved it. I thought it was super cute.
Great.
And it's just really campy and farmy, and I'm like, yeah, it just fits right with this game. And I'm like, yes, campy fucking fish music. I don't know. It was adorable. On the darker side, Signalis, again, I know, I can't help it. This game has ruined me in more ways than one, but I still listen to Signalis.
I really don't have any memories of the Signalis music.
I'll have to send you the fucking playlist I listened to. Somebody redid the entire because it's like Cicada Eyes and like something else. Cicada Screams and like 1,000 Eyes is the people who did the original album, and they're really fucked. Like the music is really dark and just depressing.
Industrial.
Yeah. And it really captures like that old aesthetic, but somebody took it and did it on a piano, and it is just fucking gorgeous.
Really?
It is so fucking powerful. It just hits you right in the fucking guts and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Especially like that beginning song, because the beginning song does have the piano in it still. And stuff where you're like going through the thing and you just walk through the hole and all the cutscenes happens, your face is melting, you see Ariana or whatever her fucking name is, the white hair girl, and she just fucking, and the music is just swelling. It's so good. It's so good. I listen to it often at night when I can't sleep.
That's awesome.
Okay. Best.
Did they do the whole soundtrack? The piano?
Yes, I'll send you the thing. It's like an hour and a half.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I listen to it all the time. I just listened to it today while I was writing up my shit. What about best game that made you had feelings, that made you catch feelings?
Yes, I'm gonna take a break from Baldur's Gate for a second, even though I don't know. Actually, I don't think I've gotten emotional in Baldur's Gate, so I don't think that would even belong.
Yeah. I mean, it can be any kind of feelings. It doesn't have to be like crying. It could be just like a something, some kind of like
feeling that the game
feeling.
Is awesome isn't really.
Yeah,
what we're
no,
looking for.
I think some way that the game like got you or in some way.
I don't think I've had that.
That's
which is
fair.
interesting. It's interesting thinking about the things that the game doesn't have because I haven't really. I'm just enamored with it. You know? I'm not analyzing it. So Wasteland 3 has a moment where these teenagers like shacked up with, and this is more spoilers, but it's pretty early in the game and it really has no impact on the main plot, but and I've talked to you about this before, but these teenagers like sort of accidentally became terrorists.
Yeah.
Stupid. And one of the people that you're traveling with is apparently, I didn't know this till the guy was dead, but it was her boyfriend, and she confronts him, and then I sort of encouraged her to shoot him. Because what they did was fucked. I mean, they opened the town to fucking just almost being obliterated.
Jesus.
And so I was like, we gotta kill him off.
Yeah, they gotta go. They're no good.
So if she pops him, starts shaking, and just is like, oh my god. And then all these teenagers who are barely armed start attacking us because they don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
And we gun them down.
Like dogs.
Just slaughter them.
Oh my god.
And while this is happening, because it's a turn-based game, so this moment unfolds over a pretty large period of time.
Yeah.
There's a fucking incredible rendition of Blood of the Lamb playing. And it feels equal parts like just gut-wrenching because of what you're doing.
Yeah, you're killing these kids.
The weight of what you're doing is like right in your face
Yeah.
with the song and the visuals. But it also, so with the lyrics, feels righteous as fuck. And games don't do that very
No,
often.
they don't.
But it felt great. I really liked it.
Oh my god, that's insane. I love that. That's actually a pretty good story. Okay, I've already kind
Yeah,
of
what was yours?
Okay,
Yeah.
I've kind of mentioned mine in the past, but I definitely have to go with Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars was just a kick in the nostalgia balls. Like, I felt like a kid. It was just crazy waves of nostalgia. Not only just for, like, moments of, like, weird validation moments from the messenger, because, like, there was these guys that I always thought looked like DJs because they had their hands up here and then they had a hand down here and they would throw rocks randomly. And I was like, oh, they're these ice DJs. They are fucking DJs. You could you fight them in Sea of Stars and stuff like that. And there's this one fight I recorded because it was so funny, because there's these little guys and they're dancing with the DJ and he's playing a song, and it's only this one fight in the entire game. And it's a completely different music. It was the funniest fucking shit I've seen in a long time, but it just had a lot of nostalgia for me. Like, I felt like a kid. I felt like, you know, a little me discovering all the magics of RPGs and shit like that.
Yeah.
But also, not only that, it made me nostalgic for a game that I had just beat like 3 years ago. It was very weird. It was very wild, and I've never experienced that, and I don't think I ever will.
Damn.
Which is weird. But then the other game that I have to say, and I've already talked a lot about it, but I don't care, Signalis. Game ruined me, okay? So the thing about Signalis is the more you try
it
to...
made you a crazy person.
It does. It literally does. It's not a happy feeling. It's almost insanity. The game leaves you hungry. You want to know more. You want to know why. You want to know why this is happening. And you just,
I don't.
Okay, for me, I wanted to consume more. And so I would play more. And I beat it like 3 or 4 times. And it just left me so hollow and so fucking broken.
Oh my God.
So disturbed.
Ringing endorsement.
But it's so beautiful, and it is just utterly depressing, but it is just a gorgeous, fucked game. It is one of those games that just leaves you hungry and you never are satisfied. And I can't stop thinking about it. I still think about it, Portz. Ever since we played it, I still think about, you know, the Roman Empire meme that goes around right now?
Yeah.
That is my
How
Roman
often
Empire.
do you think of Roman Empire? The Roman Empire?
Like once or twice a week. Yeah, that is my fucking Roman Empire. Signalis is my Roman Empire. I can't. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's ruined me. I've always wanted to play this game, and I never thought about playing it until it.
Yeah.
Thank God for fucking Lazy Susan, or else I would have never experienced it.
Lazy Susan did make us play different shit. That
Made
was
us play
awesome.
shit, yeah. Okay. The next thing, best action game.
Yes. Can you guess mine?
Fucking. It's not Baldur's Gate. That's an RPG. I don't know. Actually, I can't guess.
It's Halls of Torment, baby.
Fuck yeah! Okay. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Halls of Torment is appearing more on my list than I thought it was going to. But apparently, I really like this genre of game because
It's great.
Vampire Survivors like made me think I had a video game problem. And I played RuneScape.
Yeah,
You know?
fair.
But yeah, Halls of Torment was. I think I like it better than Vampire Survivors.
Vampire
think-
Survivors. Yeah.
They nailed like retrieval of items, like all the systems that they had in place were very fun and
Yeah.
addictive.
Very satisfying. Very, like, just feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Do you want to take a stab at mine? Because you'll probably not guess either.
No, I have no idea. Actually.
So, I wrote down 2 just in case, but I put Hand of Doom. which was that little
Oh,
indie
you
game.
got this for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played it, but yeah.
Play it. It's
Yeah.
great. It's
Okay.
just silly experience. It's like in the Doom genre. You can fucking do the little spells and stuff like that. You can also just utterly punch the living shit out of whatever is there. I did a fist run. I beat the final boss by just punching the shit out of the boss.
Hold on. Could we get clean audio? Just nothing. Could you say
Hello?
that you did a fist run again?
I did a fist run again? Are you recording
there we
me?
go.
You fuck. I hate you so much. I can't believe you recorded that.
I didn't actually.
Oh, okay. You could have just asked. But anyway, so yeah, I put that one on there. The runner-up that I put was probably, it's not necessarily an action game, but it still is. It's a survival action game. It's Sons of the Forest.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a great
Was that
time.
this year?
Yeah.
Wow.
February.
I'm not good at time.
Me neither. I forgot about Atomic Heart.
Remember when I was just saying Dark Soul or Elden Ring came out last year?
Yeah, no. Sons of the Forest. I could
I
put
think
Elden Ring on here, but I like these two better.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Elden Ring hasn't been on your list yet.
I need Bunny
That's
to finish
interesting.
Bolt Gun. Sorry to interject. Yeah, we talked about Bolt Gun earlier. I do need to finish it. So does Portz.
Yes. And much more. I've played like an hour of it.
Yeah, there's so many games we gotta finish. That's something we can talk about at the end of the podcast, towards the end. What about your time sink?
Yeah, so these
I have a
two
lot.
categories are very often the same game for me because fun, dumb action is very fun to just sink your time into. And it turns out Halls of Torment is perfect. It's perfect. People say, you can just do a 30-minute run. It's just, it's just
No.
a 30-minute.
How could you?
No, you play 8 hours until your eyes are sick of looking at things.
Their eyes are watering. They're fucking glazed
Yeah,
over.
you're like, I need a shower. I'm sweating into my eyeballs. Stings a little bit.
Yeah, I too put Halls of Torment. I also put simulator games like Barn Finders and Gas Station Simulator.
Oh, sure.
I just fucking
Yeah.
love those games.
Yeah.
Love
if we're
'em.
doing games that aren't new to us this year, Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings
that's fine.
is still up there for me.
I mean, you played that this year, technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? This
for
is
the
our
most
list.
part, I 100%. I just think it's more interesting if we don't have the same games every year.
I didn't have Barn Finders. Barn Finders came out
No,
this year.
I'm not
How
saying
dare
you did. I'm saying for me, I did. I had Lord of the Rings last year. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
fair. That's fair.
But honorable mention, Lord of the Rings Online.
Lord of the
Very good.
Rings. Lord of the Rings Online.
Living my Tolkien dreams.
Your Tolkien dreams to be your little Hobbit Lord, Bear daughter. Is that Bear daughter? What was your
Bear daughter. Yeah.
Bear daughter? You're lucky.
Spelled disgustingly.
Oh no, I hate it. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I could also put Farthest Frontier. Any fucking. Oh my god. Base builders, horny for base builders. I just can't help it.
I've been in the mood to build a base ever since No Man's Sky, and I can't find the right game to do it in.
Valheim? I know you liked Valheim. They had a huge update.
No, what? To base building?
Yeah,
Because
there's
that
some
was
new
their
stuff.
problem. They didn't have enough assets.
They have new stuff. You might want to check it out.
Okay. All right, I will.
Yeah, give it a gander. Just go into creative mode, check it out, and then be like, yeah, this is pretty. Or just say Bunny was a fucking liar or something. I don't know. Moving
I'll
on.
say that anyway.
Okay, fair. Fuck you. It's that cunty energy I have. Best game that made you rage. How?
This was
hard for me.
I always get a little conflicted about this category because it's like the game still has to be good, but it made you rage because
Yeah.
usually I rage at things like quit. But I was doing a series and I had to stick with the game, and that game is Final Fantasy 3.
Oh my god, yes.
Every fucking stream, I thought the game was about to end. And every time it didn't, I just got so fucking mad. Because that game was too long and hard to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's a lot in it. You have to just grind, and if you think you ground enough, you didn't grind enough.
You didn't grind enough, you didn't good enough, you didn't do it.
Yeah. Just hidden. I literally let chat just Google things for me at the end. 'Cause I was like, I just don't. If you want me to beat this game,
You just fucking tell me.
get me through this. But you know what? When I think of the music, and I know it's so good, the combat music, I get a little wishful. You know, I
You
get a little wanting.
wishful.
I kind of miss it.
You miss it.
You know?
You want to go back to fucking Auto Battler?
No,
No.
but kind of.
So mine was hard. I thought about Golf with Your Friends because I play that, but that's not new to me this year. It had to be Elden Ring for me.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, I still love it. I still haven't beat it because I'm savoring that moment. And I know we talked about savoring moments yesterday. So I need to try to beat it by the end of the year because it is just one of those games that just like you fucking want to punch a baby and watch it go flying across the fucking universe, like the shooting star meme. And yeah, but then you go back to it like 10 minutes later after you have your little shit fucking temper tantrum, break your controller, and then you go back to it. I don't know why. And what's wrong with me?
When I think, even though I played it and put it down, I do think about that game and wish I was a different person that would play it.
You can always do like a co-op. There's co-op mods now, and that might be easier too. Having a friend with you, if it's not so scary. Or you both get your shit pushed in like a little fucking bitch or something. I don't know. I'm not creative enough to think about that. Yeah.
Here's a good category for Bunny.
Yay!
Best horror game.
Yay! Can we guess what mine are?
I obviously know Signalis.
Yeah.
Is one of them.
Yeah.
Probably the one.
No.
No.
There's 3.
Well, wait. There's 3. Yeah, sure, but it would beat the other 2, right?
Signalis is up there. I have a hard time.
You played it 3 times.
Okay, I did play it 3 times, but I needed to know what was fucking happening. I needed those other endings, Portz. I needed to fulfill my promise. No.
Honestly, even if I was the one assembling the games we play every episode still, I don't believe that I could name another horror game you played.
Alan Wake was this year.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, baby.
That's one of them?
Yeah, baby. Yes. I fucking loved it. It was such a good experience.
Are you hyped for 2?
Dude, I'm counting. I'm little calendar marking off the days until Alan Wake 2 comes out. I gotta pre-order it too. And I just loved it. The music, the cheesiness, the fucking adverbs added to it and stuff like that. Everybody's like, why aren't you playing the remastered? I'm like, I want my Energizer fucking batteries. Fuck off. You know? And so I played.
Wait, did they remove a bunch of stuff in the remaster?
I think they did, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That sucks.
That's what I've heard anyway. So I just played the original. And
hell yeah.
Yeah, I just rocked and rolled with it and just.
I was also very late to that game, and I think it is.
It's so good.
It's a really well. What do you call that when it still works today? It holds up.
Yeah, it holds up.
More than a lot of like Xbox 360 stuff does.
Yeah.
It was doing enough different things. It's a great game.
Yeah, it's so much fun. It's just a fun little thing. Like, there's so much lore in there if you want to like sit there and gobble it up, watch all the episodes. So the TV show that they have in there, the Twilight Zone episodes that they have. They also have like their own like the adverbs and shit like that. The characters, I guess I could put Barry on one of my favorite characters for this year too, because
I fucking love
Barry's
Barry.
so good. He's so fucking. I was pretty sure at one point I thought he was fake. I'm like, this character
I'm
is
so
too
glad
good.
that they didn't do the stereotypical like dick agent shit
No,
with him. He's
he
like,
was just
"No,
like a goofy boy.
He's still got the swindly sort of vibe, but he's a bro first, you know? Like
Yeah.
he's
Bros before
he's there
hoes.
for his, yeah. Yeah.
But the other one that I have to also throw my hat in the ring for was Invitationum. This is a point and click browser game. This one was really good. I have a YouTube video of it, not to throw that out there, but it was so fucking
Link in the
well
description.
done. It was so fucking well done on how spooky and weird this game was. I kept forgetting that this was a browser game, like half the time, but like the sounds and the puzzles, the Resident Evil style puzzles.
If you like browser games, let me tell you about a little game called RuneScape.com.
Never. I'm staying far away from it. But yeah, no, it was just point and click horror game, and it was just really well done. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It was just good. It was just really good. But yeah, next.
I played 2 horror games this year.
Yeah.
Signalis and The Crooked Man.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I think The Crooked Man wins
Yeah, for you.
because I would rather play it again.
Fair.
Signalis, there are elements of it that I like a lot more, like the universe and the art and all that stuff.
Yeah, the lore building.
So there's a strong argument that should win, but the problem is I just don't want to play it. And The Crooked Man was fine to play. And
Yeah.
if I played it again, I'd know where everything is and trivialize it. But yeah, it had a lot of. I've never played a game that was like from the RPG Maker, like top-down RPG perspective. I've never played like a horror game like that. Like I've played the closest thing I could think of is like To the Moon, where it's like,
Oh
this
yeah.
isn't a combat game, it's just a storybook basically. And this was
Yeah.
kind of similar. I mean, there were like boss fights and stuff, but they were pretty rudimentary.
Yeah.
But it was creepy, and yeah, it had something to say, and
It did.
it was playable, you know. So that's my best horror game of the year, The
Fair.
Crooked Man.
The Crooked Man.
Although,
Hmm.
did the Dead Space remake come out this year?
It did. So did Callisto
Callisto
Protocol.
That game sucks a bunch of balls, and I would
Yeah.
never talk about it. But the Dead Space remake, I just didn't play enough of. It just wasn't time for me at it was February or something. It just wasn't. I wasn't in a
You were in
horror
the
game
right
mood at the time.
headspace. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Crooked Man.
Fair. Okay. Crooked Man. What about video games that made you cringe?
You don't know about this one.
Oh?
Well, you don't know that I've played it
What is it?
because it happened since my fall from content. uh,
Okay.
I played the Starfield.
Oh my god, that's what I wrote too! Okay, Starfield. So, we both put the same one. Best games that
I
made you
put
cringe.
cringy Todd goodness, baby.
Oh my god. It's so bad. Yeah, I mean, come on,
Every
Todd.
time I'm talking to an NPC and there's just an NPC walking into us, it's amazing. You know?
They've used the same fucking engine, so it's gonna have the same fucking problems as the previous games. What were they thinking? I have so many other things. Oh, it's so bad. I can't wait to
Dude,
try it
when
on
I was
this
watching
computer.
a trailer for the game,
Yeah.
or somebody play it or whatever it was, out on the couch, Fabian was like, "Oh, what year is this game? Like, what year did this come out?" I was like, "It's not out yet."
It's so brown.
This is a Bethesda game.
It's so brown.
It was specifically the faces moving that made
Oh,
her
yeah.
say that.
They kind of look like Mass Effect Andromeda a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. Not that great. What are they thinking? The only other thing that I put on here was a nod at a group of community of people, and this might make people rage here. Might get a little controversy thrown at me, but watching Activision fall apart and watching the community rile around it, still being like, it's still Blizzard. They can still change. It can get better, and just like I just feel bad for the player base as they constantly are just betrayed by Activision, and they continue to pump money as if they think that's gonna fix the issues, and it's just not. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
I
cringe.
agree.
The community.
Yeah, I think that wins it for the both of us.
The Blizzard fandom.
Yeah. I mean, look, Diablo 4 is pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah.
It's not really the main thing you want people to say about your game, but that's what this got.
I mean, that was Crysis when that fucking came out.
That was a good game, though.
That was a good game,
yeah,
though.
Crysis was amazing.
But everybody's like, it's so pretty. Anyway, what was your best multiplayer from this year?
Well, if we're talking co-op, like if that's in the
Anything.
mix, then it's obviously Baldur's Gate 3.
Obviously, Baldur's Gate 3.
I would have to say the thing that makes me a little hesitant on that, and I don't know why I'm focusing on a negative. We're trying to celebrate these games, but there's a lot of ways that the co-op breaks Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
That we've noticed. Some characters seem to treat us exactly like we've had the same conversations as the other person, even though we haven't.
Yeah.
To the point where I don't know, we haven't looked it up or anything, but we're curious. Maybe the fact that she's the secondary player in the game means she can't bang anybody because I've already done it. I don't know, but it seems kind of locked off like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, there's a lot of weird ways that it breaks things. But the fact that you can do it at all is fucking amazing. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, Baldur's Gate. Mine has to go to a recent one that I've been playing and I've been enjoying a lot of. Even though it's got mixed and negative reviews, probably because of the microtransactions that are in there. But as long as you ignore it, you're fine. But it's Party Animals. It's the cute little fuzzy game where you literally beat the shit out of each other. It's like a bunch of little party games and stuff. It's been a lot of fun. I've been playing it. Oops, excuse me. I've been playing it like every couple of days now. We played it on Friday. I think we're up until like 1 a.m.
Holy shit.
Just trashed out of our gourds. Like, me and Levi were screaming at each other at one point, and we were just playing this fucking game, and we were dragging anybody else we could into it. And they're like, why are you so trashed? And it's like, why are you sober? Fuck you. And like, but yeah, it's just so much. It's just cute, and it's fun, and it's just fun to fuck your friends over in that game. And just watch everybody scream and rage at each other or team up on people and just do stupid shit. Like, the game isn't perfect, so there's like some mechanical issues every once in a while, and like picking up items can be very difficult because you have to grab it just right, or sometimes you just drag it around like a fucking idiot sandwich. But it kind of just adds to the silliness of the game. So I think it's a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely worth a checkout if you could find it.
I will absolutely play. You're gonna make that in the regular rotation on Fridays.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to make it in the regular.
By.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, we'll try to make that in the regular rotation. Get rid of golf every once in a while. If we have a lot of people, we can switch to golf, and then so on and so forth. So the next one, games you hated.
Games you hated. I think we probably have the same one here. Played it back in April.
Atomic Heart?
It's Atomic Heart. Obviously.
I think that was February when it came out.
I could base this solely off of one aspect, and it would be true.
It's the fucking protagonist.
Sexy, weird vendor fucking robot thing that
the refrigerator, the sexy
do
refrigerator.
Horrible things to you. And it's crass, and I hate it. I hate crassness. You know this about me?
was mad because of
some of the most uncomfortable writing I've ever heard in my goddamn
yeah,
life.
she was a little cringe. She definitely was up there, but also the character, the protagonist, he just doesn't shut the fuck up.
That is true.
And he just like rattles on about everything before you even get to react to stuff. And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm here, and you're just ranting and crying for like 20 minutes. The very beginning, and I'm just like, I'm gonna punch this fucker in the face. God, he's annoying. And I was like already so turned off before I even get to control my character, just because he wouldn't shut the fuck up. Like, I don't mind it every once in a while, but shut the fuck up.
One aspect of Saints Row 3 that makes me think about that game more than anything, and it is the fact that you can play the game, or is it Saints Row 4? Oh my god, this is embarrassing. You can play the game with a zombie voice. So your character goes in cutscenes and people go, oh yeah,
God.
true, we should do that plan.
Oh my god.
I think Atomic Heart needs to implement something like this very, very desperately.
Where the character doesn't talk at all. Oh my god, he starts miming and shit like that instead. Oh my god, he just does sign language. That it's like it's progressive.
Dude, how has there not been in the era where accessibility is king and everyone's like advertising? It's like practically a marketing thing to be like super accessible. Where are the protagonists that only speak sign language?
I want a deaf protagonist so he can speak sign language so I can ignore him.
Dude, you'd have to have the whole game sound like nothing.
That makes me sound like such a dick. There was a game, I forgot what the game was called, but you were deaf. So there's a game, it got review bombed. I forgot what it was called, but you're deaf, and eventually it got so review bombed that they ended up adding subtitles because you're trying to figure out what's happening during this game, and you're watching people talk, but the game is, The Quiet Man, I think is what it's called. And you're and stuff like that, and it was them trying to be like, trying to portray what it's like to be deaf, and I get that, but like they just did it so poorly, and it just created a bad experience for a video game. You're
just saying deaf people deserve more.
I do. I believe they deserve more than that shit.
They won't hear you say that, but it's a nice thing to say.
I'm with you. Anyway, games that we hated, or games that everybody else hated that you loved. I couldn't really think of anything outside of Battlefield.
So wait, what are we games that everyone else hated
that you loved?
That you loved.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will say, even though I put it in cringe, Starfield. I still like it a little bit.
Okay.
Even though I'm very annoyed with a lot of the
bad mechanics,
even base Bethesda features you expect aren't there. That it's disappointing, but for like 20 hours, I was pretty happy. Just sort of running down this museum of a game.
Wow. Okay, you got 20 hours in it already.
Yeah. I played, I mean, I was obsessed with it for like 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I understand all the criticism. I just
Yeah.
like bad things like Alpha Protocol in this game.
Yeah, I definitely have to put Battlefield on here, I guess. I mean, it's a lot better than what it used to be, but it still gets a lot of hate. It still gets a lot of shit. And, like, people just can't fucking, like, get over it because it's not like Battlefield 4 and it's not like Battlefield 5 and it's not like the old style. They definitely tried something different, and they got mad at EA. I will give EA a hat to this one because, like, they did try something different. They changed a lot of stuff and they fixed it for the better, but it is still completely different compared to like the other ones. So,
Gotcha.
Games that were overhyped. I think we have the same ones for this one too.
Starfield
and Atomic Heart.
Oh, true. I don't really remember people hyping it up.
Oh, dude, we were so excited. We're like, oh yeah, this looks great.
I remember us being excited, But I barely even remember people talking about the game before it came out.
I remember
But
a
yeah,
lot of people
between us,
talking
I
about
guess we hyped it a bit.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
was
we
like, oh, it's like
overhyped it.
Bioshock in this crazy Soviet world.
Yeah, crazy Russian
Even
robots.
mention Bioshock near a game that terrible is atrocious.
What were we thinking? Were we drunk?
I still kind of want to play it. I want to know what else is in it because there's got to be something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, even Fabian says, I remember the hype. Maybe it was just from you
I
too.
think it was just us making it up.
I don't know. Maybe. I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends were hyped for
Were
it.
they?
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, then I blame you. You were plugged into something I wasn't.
Fuck you. Whatever.
None of my other friends bought that game and were bamboozled by it.
We're bamboozled. Yeah, let me look at my Steam list and see how many people bought Atomic Heart. I forgot about this game until literally I was scrolling through my games on my while I was eating a quesadilla.
You're like, that was real?
I was like, oh, this game came out this year. Right. I forgot about it. I forgot about this depressing disaster with this fucking character. Ugh. And now there's a DLC for it. Fuck off. $99. I can't believe it's $59 fucking dollars still. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I know own it besides us. Treason. Fucking Zachary owns it, and I don't even think Zachary beat it. Yeah, he put 12 hours. Maybe he did. Treason put 34 hours into this. Treason, what the fuck? I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, Treason. I'm so disappointed.
Left it running. Must have.
Must have. But also Starfield, obviously. I think Starfield was way overhyped for what it is.
It was inevitable. You know, I mean, it's every Bethesda game going forward and backward is okay.
Yeah.
Even Skyrim at launch was.
No, I had such a good time with Skyrim at launch.
Really?
Yeah.
I remembered being super pissed off at all the goddamn bugs. I think I was playing on a console.
You were playing on a console?
I didn't have a PC, and yeah. So yeah, I had like save corruption issues, and I mean, I still loved it, obviously, but it can never live up to what you think it's gonna be, you know?
No, that's fair. I can understand that. Yeah, I have like millions of screenshots from the beginning of that game. It's like, look at the ants on a log. It's so detailed, and just like taking hundreds and hundreds of screenshots of shit. If you look at my Steam screenshots, like a fuck ton of them are Skyrim from my experience with it at the very beginning. And just running through it. Every time I got like a fucking cool kill, I'm like, yeah, screenshot. And stupid shit like that. I don't know.
I did that when I first played Dragon Age on PC. Like, oh, click. Every time I kill get one of the slow-mo kills, I'm like, screenshot. And then the screenshot looks terrible. You can barely see what's going on.
Mood. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try Starfield again. I had such a bad experience.
I think
I'm very hesitant.
Speaking of expectations and them being met, I didn't have it. I was like, you know what? It's just gonna be this bare bones, nothing. Like I didn't think about what the game was. I was just like, I'll just accept whatever comes my way. I was very giving to Starfield.
I was too, but like the sound issues that I was having at the beginning were just so horrendous.
Sound issues.
I thought I told you about this. So
you probably did. I don't remember.
So the sound, there's multiple layers of sound, right? You have your player sound, you have environmental sound, you have ambient sound, you have the NPC sound, and then you have the music. So there's like 6 layers. For whatever reason, random layers would cut out. So you couldn't hear the NPCs, you couldn't hear yourself, so you couldn't hear if you were walking. You would only hear ambient sound, you would lose the music entirely, or you would only have ambient sound in yourself, but no music, and like environmental sounds would just like turn off and on random. It was just a bunch of weird sounds effects. And my PC couldn't handle at that time OBS and that game, so I couldn't record it to like show people. But yeah, it was fucking annoying. Now I upgraded my computer. If this game doesn't run on my new computer, I'm just gonna yell at Todd Howard, and he owes me.
Yeah,
I bought a new computer. Look at it. It's beautiful. This is the fattest fucking case I've ever
It's like,
seen.
ooh, does it have a 4090 in it? Then it's no.
It's got a 4060 Ti. It's still pretty beasty compared to what I had.
It's gotta be the newest, greatest, crazy
The
thing.
funniest thing, the minimum
Actually,
requirement.
just get yourself a custom graphics card. You can't even get on the market for $1 million. That's what you should use.
Honestly, if you're not then it's like so funny because like he says that thing where he's like, well, you should upgrade your PC. It's like, this is going on to consoles too? What the fuck
Yeah,
are
what are
they
they
supposed to do? You're just
Well,
saying.
I would say don't buy a console, obviously.
Yeah, which is it just looks so bad on him
Yeah,
for saying that.
was
It was multiple
crazy,
too
dude.
bad. Yeah, I was also very
People
entitled.
they get more honest in their old age. Maybe he's just tired of shit.
He's
you
just
know? He's like,
tired
"Shut
of
up,
fucking
gamers.
people.
God
He's just
damn.
like, fuck you. I'm
It's a
over
fucking
it.
video game. Shut the fuck up." We're doing our goddamn best. We're working miracles out here, okay?
It's
Not
Christmas
Starfield,
miracles.
but
Shut
we
the
remember
fuck
the
up.
old ones we did? We gave access to those modders.
Why'd you have to bring the modders into this, man? Oh my god!
Because they deserve the real game of the year.
Honestly, they do. Give modders earn.
I already
game of
hear
the
there's
year.
great work being done on Fallout, or sorry, Fallout in Space. That's what I
Fallout in
call it.
space. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for that game to be good.
I'm so fucking dead. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Best games that came out in 2023 for you. Guess what?
I mean-
It's not going to be on here. Signalis. There you go.
Baldur's Gate, baby. Baldur's Gate 3 is the only game that matters. I don't even know if other games came out this year, to be honest with
Jesus. Okay.
you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Mine was Sea of Stars. And
By the way,
yes.
I think Baldur's Gate, it feels this. I would never do it because
Yeah.
it's too early.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna take my #1 spot ever.
Ooh, you got to beat it first.
I know, but it feels that way
It feels that good.
already. It feels. It's just.
Ooh.
I would never want for another game again. People do that Desert Island. Like, what's the if you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm already thinking it'd be Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's mine. Obviously,
Fair.
what's yours?
I have 2, Sea of Stars and Dredge. Dredge came out this year. Love it so much. Cozy horror. And then Sea of Stars was just a magical fucking nostalgia kick in the balls. I just can't get out. I can't get away from those two. The other thing that we have on here is game/genre that you fell in love with but you didn't expect to.
So the game for me is Frog Detective.
Really?
I liked it. I really liked that game.
Shocked.
What do you mean?
I mean, I thought you didn't like it that much. I thought you thought it was just okay.
Well, I mean, okay for me feeling okay about this. Okay, maybe in love is a little much,
Okay,
but
okay, fair. You
I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. Yeah,
Okay,
I didn't
okay.
expect to come away with notes about things I wanted to talk about and like Mo's dancing and stuff. It's a different,
Yeah.
thing for me, and yeah, I think it fits more in the didn't expect than the in love, but yeah, didn't expect it,
Okay.
and I am gonna play the other two.
Yes, do it. I played the second one. I need to play the third one soon. So, yeah.
That's that long list we're talking about.
That long list we talking
We've
about.
been ignoring our backlogs all these years.
Fuck.
Even the year you beat 100 games.
I'm at like 70 or 60. I can't remember how many games. I gotta go look at my
Christ.
thing, and then be like, yeah. I'm kind of slacking right now. I'm not gonna lie, but I could easily catch up. It's no big deal for me. But yeah, no. For me, mine was cozy genre. The cozy genre kind of like snuck up on me this year and like really captivated me. Like Dredge, I guess you could consider a cozy game. Tome. I really liked Tome. I know we didn't really talk about that on the podcast, but we did with Lazy Susan. And I mean, I 100%ed that game. I thought it was just so cute and just so much fun to like really fall into that world and just be consumed by this like just really cozy captivation and stuff. So yeah,
That's
cozy.
awesome.
Yeah, and I played a lot of Stardew Valley this year too. I mean, I know that's not like a new game for anyone and it's been around for millions of years, but I think I put easily like another 50 hours
Wow.
into that game this year. So yeah,
That's awesome.
I don't know, cozy. Even Minecraft I could consider cozy at this point because it's always there, right? It's always there and it's always wonderful. The other thing that I have on here, what's a game that you played and beat this year and each of you guys would love to see a sequel or a DLC for?
You go first.
It's impossible for what I want.
That's
I think you already know what it is. It's never gonna
No.
happen. It's never gonna happen. It's Signalis. I've talked about Signalis, but I need more. I need to know what happened.
Why is it impossible?
Because
the
they're
game's
never
older?
gonna. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not gonna do another one. They've
Yeah,
already
yeah.
said no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's never gonna be another Signalis. There's never. They're gonna do their own thing, and it's gonna be something entirely else. But there will never be another Signalis. There's never gonna be
Who
additional
knows?
content. You know
Maybe
what? You may be
Their
right.
next few games won't work very well, and they'll need to cash grab, and you can get your sequel.
I could go back to Adler. I wear no mask. Fucking stealing anime scenes and shit like that.
Wish poor financial rainfall on them.
I don't want
So you
that
can
on
get
any
what they
indie
want.
dev. I don't
So
want that
just
on
so
any
you can
indie
get
dev.
what you need, you know?
But yeah, no. I like Signalis haunts
It's a
my-
compliment. You like their game. Come on.
I love that developer too, and the music and everything from that game and stuff. So like, yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, that would be mine, I guess. What about you? What do you
Mine's
want more?
just Baldur's Gate. I want to hear that Larian is only ever going to do Baldur's Gate stuff, and they're just building on the same game, and I'll have infinite things to do in Baldur's Gate forever. That's what I want.
Apparently, they're
It's also-
adding
it's
another
also
ending,
impossible.
so you got that going for you, which is
Well,
nice.
that's good. I'm gonna really appreciate that. My first time through.
I mean, you never know. It might be the ending you want. Who knows?
That's true. That's
Yeah.
possible. I really don't have expectations for endings.
Yeah. Yeah.
You? Do you go in with an idea? You're like, I kind of want it to end this way.
I think I feel if I have a feeling within like the first like 30 to 40 minutes, I usually get a strong idea of what's happening. But sometimes I'm wrong, obviously. But I will make assumptions pretty quickly just because of the way I am.
But you're not disappointed if it doesn't go the way you want.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Not. No.
Yeah.
No. No.
I think it's what I do is like decide stupid ways something could end and go, it better not do that.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of generic ways to end things, basically.
Yeah, that's fair. That's understandable. What are some of the hidden gems that we've played this year? And what games you think not many people played and should give a shot to?
Mine's Tome, actually.
Okay.
Yep. I thought it had super unique gameplay. The picture stuff, the perspective change, like when you're in the camera, it's like first person, and it actually builds out more of the level than you can even see up top, which I like struck me. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
It's also black and white, like you mentioned. Like not a lot of games can get away with that. It's basically just the West of Loathing,
Yeah.
and then this game that are good black and white games.
True.
So yeah, all that is pretty great, and
Yep.
you can get it on the Game Pass. So just
Oh,
do
hell
that.
yeah. Game Pass. Okay. I have a couple because you know me and my indie games.
You and your hidden gems.
Hand of Doom. Definitely more people should check that out.
I need to play it.
It's got some funny FMV shit. It's just cheesy as fuck. It's just really well done. The voice acting is really good and silly and just like, it's just a funny fucking game. Loved it a lot. Forgotten City, I think a lot of people kind of brushed aside.
Yes.
I think that deserves some more love and more respect. It was like, I think it was IGN's like one of their hidden gem games and stuff like that. But I still think more people should play it, and
yeah,
I think it was really good.
I think it got a surprising amount of like published recommendations from sites, I think.
Yeah.
But I think it didn't really land with people. Like people didn't understand it, or it doesn't look particularly good. No. It's so hard to like.
Well, it was made in Skyrim.
Like, accurately represent. Yeah, I actually want to go back and experience the Skyrim mod. I wonder if I could get that to work in VR. That'd be so cool.
Oh my god, that would be insane.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So what engine did they use? Do you have any idea? Sorry for the weird aside.
I don't know what
because they made it feel a little bit like a Bethesda engine.
It is the Bethesda engine I thought they were using, or maybe it's Unreal.
Think so. Yeah, maybe it's Unreal.
But
I don't think it's.
Yeah. I don't remember what.
Anyway,
they used for
great
that.
job porting the shitty combat into that, dude.
Good job on porting shitty fucking combat. Congratulations, you did it.
I mean, they didn't need more than that.
No. I mean, there's not much fighting in that to begin with.
Yeah.
So it's more of a story-driven game.
Yeah.
The other game that I didn't really talk about, I should have put this maybe on my top horror games this year, but this game I haven't beat, but I still think other people should play it and give it a try. It's a game called I'm Scared. I am and then scared, all one word. And this is a game that literally fucks with you. It has eternal darkness.
Things that fuck with you.
I love things that fuck with me, but this game actually fucks with you. It will pull files from your computer.
Oh yeah.
It will put files on your computer, and that's how you solve certain problem things.
I fucking hate that shit.
Love that fourth wall break shit, dude. It literally puts files on your computer. It pulls files from your computer. It pulls pictures from your computer. It's all like, look at this. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And it was like a stupid meme that I had made. It was really funny, but it's also terrifying at the same time because it's literally showing shit from your game.
Jesus Christ.
The only other game that I think did that well was the card game that came out last year. Inscription. Yeah, Inscription pulled files and shit from your computer too towards the end.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, no. What about you and your hidden gems? Oh, just Home?
Just Home, I
just
think.
Home? Frog Detective?
I mean, Halls of Torment I don't think is doing that well, so play fucking Halls of Torment. If you like Vampire Survivors at all, play fucking Halls of Torment.
It's better. It's better than Vampire Survivor.
It's so good, especially if you like old Diablo-looking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably all my hidden gems.
That's all your hidden gems? That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we could kind of go into some loosey-goosey stuff. Random nudes pop up if you play I'm Scared. Honestly, that would be 10 out of 10. Why do you have porn on your computer? Huh? What's wrong with you?
Still image porn on your computer.
What is this, fucking 1990? Come on. Takes fucking 40 minutes to load a fucking JPEG. You leave your fucking monitor on and then the image is burned in there. Podcast stuff that I want to talk about since this is the send off. Favorite meme.
Yeah. Favorite podcast born meme.
Yeah, what's yours?
Mine is Elon Musk inventing self-driving to play Donkey Kong 64. That was my favorite meme.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good. I like the Wendigo one.
Yeah.
Where we were obsessed with Wendigo.
Fuck, it's Wendigos.
Oh, fuck, it's Wendigo. Oh, the plot twist is Wendigos.
I would have made Atomic Heart better, for sure.
You just get fucking mauled by a Wendigo, dude, honestly, game of the year. If they put a fucking
100%.
window,
Yeah, dude.
If they put a
Dude, like,
fucking Wendigo
just
in
bail
there,
on their game concept completely and
oh
just go
my
to Wendigo.
God, yes. Just put a fucking Wendigo in your game. Window game. Jesus.
Win the game.
The other one that I put down was Bobby humping. Bobby fucking everything.
Oh, Bobby fucking everything is so good. Fucking the library.
He's
Oh, so good.
ruining the library because he ruins things that are good.
That's an all-timer for sure.
I also liked when we pretend to be Congress and talking about the Xbox was pretty good too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That was another one of my favorite bits that we did. Do you have a favorite episode?
I meant to go back and look. So my answer is going to be equal parts sappy and lazy.
Yeah.
Cliche, maybe.
The beginning.
But episode 1
Yeah.
is my favorite because that was the beginning. We tried to make a meme right away that did not catch on whatsoever.
Hater toast.
Hater toast.
A joke I wrote down.
Yeah.
It did not catch on.
No.
No.
I will never listen to that first episode again, probably because it cannot be good.
No, it's probably trash. I mean, we were trash, but that's fine. Drunk Port's house, just because that was such a fun night. Getting trashed at your house.
Night's a blur, dude.
And then crashing on your couch and scaring the shit out of your cats. Seeing Mando's face up in the fucking cabinets on the top of the cabinets up there, just him terrified out of his fucking mind. And you guys being worried about him like scratching me and shit like that. And he was so fucking afraid of me. Oh, that poor little bastard.
You know, cats' behavior can change with
Honestly,
any minor change in their lives.
True. Breaking down my computer desk in this room, Pooper thought we were moving, so he was hiding.
He packed up all his stuff.
He hid. He was so fucking hard to find. I could not find him. He found a new hiding spot.
Don't pack me up, too.
He thought we were moving. He was freaking out because my room was like completely destroyed. And then Callie was just a little shitlord. She wanted to chew and touch and sniff everything. And then she would get upset when we scooted her out. And her tail was just fluffy as fuck the whole day. She was just like in this rage fit shit show. And I'm like, dude, we're building a computer. Get out of here. She's like trying to climb into the PC. And I'm like, Callie! And I'm like just yeeting her. I guess I should stop screaming. I just realized Zach's asleep and he left his door open like an idiot.
That's his fault.
Oh, what a fucking idiot. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Also, Epstein Portz. Buddy Epstein's Portz was pretty funny.
Dude. I think our titles are fucking amazing. Personally.
That's true. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. You got anything?
No. What are the games you're trying to beat right now? That was something we were talking about earlier.
That is something we were talking about earlier. So some of the games that I kind of want to finish.
What's the top of your pile of shame right now?
Ooh, Elden Ring is up there, obviously, because I'm too anxious to beat it. Blasphemous, I need to get through and just finally beat it. I started Stardew Valley to set out to hit the 3-year mark. I got married, I did everything, and I just can't bring myself to get to that 3-year mark. I finished the community center, I did everything, I got a wife, and I just can't. I just can't finish myself to beat it. I don't know what it is. Those are definitely my like shame list right now.
Yeah.
Trying to think of other shit on my list. Ooh, I don't know. I beat Alan Wake this year. I guess the new Layers of Fear game. It's
no good.
I don't know, man. It just felt forced.
Yeah.
And not good.
See, this is what you could get out of Signalis too.
I mean, maybe it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. Death's Gambit, I started that because you were trying to do your thing, and then you quit on that game, which fair. And then you started it
Well,
on
it
your
wasn't
stream.
because of the game. It was because I don't want to edit YouTube videos.
Oh, honestly, that too. Fair. Yeah, those are probably my like top games from this year that I need to finish.
I'd like to go back and
Bolt
and
Gun, Bolt Gun too.
Yeah, Bolt Gun should actually be the top of our list, maybe.
Agreed.
For me, it's Baldur's Gate, obviously, but it's not really a pile of shame because I'm working on it.
Yeah, you're working on it. You're progressing towards the end.
Starfield, I just put on there, but it's still kind of near the top where it's like I want to play it while it's in the conversation.
Yeah.
But I lost steam on it. Cyberpunk, the new DLC, I super want to play that, especially now while people are talking about it. I really liked that game when I played it, I think last year, and it looks like it's better in like every way. So
yeah,
fuck yeah. And then Wasteland 3 is like a personal one because of the challenge thing. I don't want to not play that game, so
yeah,
I do want to play it.
Yeah.
Although maybe now I'll save it for co-op again
with Faye.
With Faye, yeah. Yeah.
What about Half-Life Alyx?
Yeah, I guess technically, but I feel pretty justified in not beating that.
Come on, just rip off the Band-Aid. Do it. I want to talk. I need somebody to talk about that anyway.
But the problem is I don't care enough about Half-Life to give you the conversation you want. Like, I like Half-Life a shitload for the mechanics, but the story, like, I never really got attached to that stuff. I don't know why.
I mean, I wasn't super attached until, like, the end of the episode, because you remember what happens at the end of episode 2, right? You get captured. Gordon Freeman gets captured. Somebody dies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so I just remember that because, like, Alex is there, and, like, Gordon is there, and then Alex's dad is there. I'm just going to spoil it because you already played it. And Alex's dad is getting captured by the brain tap monsters, the aliens and stuff like that. And he's like, don't watch, honey, don't watch, just turn away and whatever and stuff. And it was just such a fucking moment. I just remember screaming my head off when this was happening. And then everybody else was probably feeling the same thing at that time. And then not getting another episode, because the whole promise was with the episodes was to have one like every 6 to like 8 months. Have a new one, and then 6 months rolls around. Then a year rolls around. Then 2 years rolls around.
Yeah.
And here we are. And stuff. And it's not until like Half-Life Alyx comes along that we have another Half-Life game. But yeah, no.
Yeah. The coward's way out, doing a fucking prequel.
It is and it isn't. That's all I'm gonna say about that, because it is so fucking. It is a wild fucking ride.
Okay, I do need to play that. You're right. You're super right.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's number 1 on my list.
Yeah, as soon as you beat it, you come talk to me. I want you in my fucking DMs. I don't care if it's 2 a.m. and you're just gonna fucking call me and be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this fucking bitch." No, I'm kidding. But yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. I think those are my games of shame this year. I'm gonna try to beat Elden Ring, but we'll see.
You know what's amazing? So I got back into VR last week.
Oh yeah, you told me about this. How are you feeling with it?
I don't get sick anymore.
Oh, are you doing it while you were high?
I'm still doing it while I'm high.
Okay.
Because that's the best way.
Well, obviously.
It's easier to buy in when you're high.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was talking to Pew about this earlier today. I don't know if this would ever be useful to anyone else. But for me, when I was playing VR before, I thought to myself, like, pretend this is real. Like, try to be in, like, everything that you're seeing. Try to warp it into real. Like, it's real.
No.
And that does not work because you're going to notice the reasons it's not real. You have to. I mean, because you have memories and shit, and your body just expects things to work a certain way,
Right.
like subconsciously.
Right.
And then when it doesn't meet that, there's like friction where your body's like, "What the fuck was that?" What it like dings you a little bit. It's like so now that I'm not trying to force it, my attitude is more like I'm a toy in a toy world, and I'll act like a toy.
Okay.
And that way, when things are stiff or they're janky and they don't work, it makes sense. But
Yeah.
I'm still pretending it's real.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So,
glad you're not sick anymore. Holy.
Me too. I played. So it's Skyrim VR that's
Yeah.
got me by the balls right now.
Fair.
And there's a Chat GPT based mod. There's Chat GPT and speech to text and text to speech that all works together to basically make it so you can talk to fucking anyone in Skyrim, and they will talk back to you with their fucking voice.
Oh,
It doesn't require VR, so you can do it with regular Skyrim, but it just uses your microphone. You talk to it. It all only takes 5 seconds for it to hear you, think of a response as AI, and then convert it to
That's
speech
crazy.
in that NPC's voice. It's fucking amazing. There's like this language model thing that like takes all the audio from like 85 plus NPCs and it spits it back out with, new
That's
words
cool.
and
That's fucking
combinations.
Cool.
It's incredible. It feels Skyrim modded right now feels like the future of gaming. It's incredible.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. If we had a mod category, I would have thrown that in there, but
shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about modded. I mean, I guess I could have talked about Minecraft a whole fuck ton more.
Oh, true. Yeah. I didn't think of it till today, so.
Yeah, fair.
Oh well.
Oh well, too late.
We can talk about whatever we want.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I can play Half-Life Alex and not
Get sick.
in only 30-minute chunks, because that was a major barrier before, right?
Yeah.
You're just getting into it, and then you're like, I want to throw up, and you're like, fuck, dude. Like, making your body go back to that repeatedly is not easy.
No. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try to
I
get
played
back
like
into
6
VR.
hours of Skyrim in a row, and I didn't get sick.
Whoa, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good.
Well, maybe not in a row, because my feet gave out earlier than that, but in total, in one day, I played like 6 hours.
Okay, fair. You're like my feet.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
delicate.
so happy that my feet are the problem and not my
your knees or
inner
something
ear
else.
or whatever. Yeah.
That too, your inner ear is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the last one, Bunny.
This is the last one. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I
feel good?
pretty. No.
I'm witty.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm a little sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love shooting the shit, talking about news. I mean, obviously I talk about news a lot on my stream, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Bunny's news corner.
It's not my news corner. Corner.
That we never
coined.
did music for.
All the dreams and hopes that we had, we just got lazy. But who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be fun. I'm glad you're moving on to being an adult and doing work shit.
Trying to do adult stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And even if we get together in like a year or whatever and we shoot the shit again and maybe reflect at the end of the year, we don't even have to it could just be us. I don't give a fuck. Do our own game of the list secretly, quietly, with no one watching.
I would do it. I would do that, obviously. Yeah, I love
with Faye in the corner.
Hell yeah.
She could be on the beanbag.
Oh, you want to do another live in my in Portz studio?
Portz studio. Yeah, I definitely want to come home soon. I just haven't had time or the money, and I just bought a fucking ridiculously expensive computer. So,
yep.
Yeah. PP runs really nice on it. I got PP installed.
PP?
Premiere Pro.
Oh.
The whole reason why I upgraded, because I got sick of it sitting there for fucking 20 minutes trying to load shit, and I'm just like, this is why it never loads, is because I get distracted and I start clicking on other things and yada yada.
Performing that function much better?
Yeah, it's performing it much better and stuff. And I've
Hell yeah.
I got 2 M2s in this bitch and one SSD and then my standard hard drive that is just a bunch of video and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my biggest threshold. If I can find a 5 terabyte SSD, I'd probably move everything over to that, and then it not be so bad.
Gotcha.
But M2s are fucking catching up so fast to fucking SSDs now. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, you could get an M2 for the price of an SSD.
Oh, that's awesome. It's
Yeah.
weird how hard drive technology, that's the only
It's insane.
way that is. GPUs will never ever be that way.
No.
They'll never be like, "Oh, it's as cheap as it used to be." That's never going to happen.
No.
It's going to always cost as much as a car.
Fucking crypto market. Yeah. My fucking yeah, so I got this. The reason why I got this I told you guys about the camo. But so I upgraded my fucking motherboard and it's really cringe because it's got fucking white and gray camo on the fucking motherboard. And I don't give a shit because I don't really look at my computer and stuff like that. I could change the lights. It's all blue right now, but I don't give a fuck. But yeah, no, it came, and then it came with keycaps to change my spacebar, my enter, and my escape to fucking camo, and it was so cringe. The only reason why I got it is, one, it has 2 M2 slots, which is rare right now, and fucking 14 USB slots. It is so beautiful. The only thing that is not plugged into my computer is my 2 lights, is because I have switches right here now that I could just go chink, 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 and then it turns off my lights.
How many of those 14 are 3.0? Is all of them?
All of them.
Oh, so jealous. I only have 4 on mine.
I spent a stupid amount of money on that motherboard. My biggest thresholds. I mean, this computer was fucking expensive. I'm not gonna lie. I upgraded the motherboard. I got the i9. I haven't used Intel in years, but it's better for Premiere. And then I got the 4060. That's where I skimped. I got the 4060 Ti, and it's not nearly as expensive as I thought it was. But yeah, I was like,
do you game in 4K?
I can now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This monitor does 4K, so I can do that. But
so you noticed a big difference, I assume?
No.
No. What about in Battlefield?
I mean, I could probably in Battlefield, but you know what I play? I play low poly. I play fucking I play Minecraft.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I have shaders on. Those look nice, but those looked nice before my other shitty little computer. So, it's just one of those things that's just really funny. It's a funny little thing. But, yeah, no, I got a big boy machine. I'm finally like you with your big boy machine. I just need an ultra wide.
Did you name it the money machine? That's what I named mine.
I called her the bitch.
The bitch.
The thick bitch. She's so standard cases like this, right? She's like this.
Oh damn.
She's thick.
You got a Fabian case there. Is it tall too?
It's not tall. It's not a server tower. It's a standard tower, but it's wider because it's got that extra side for the GPU. Because the GPU is vertical now. I have a plug-in so the GPU is vertical instead of horizontal on the motherboard. So you have your motherboard and the GPU is normally this. Mine's like this. It has a special slot that hooks into my thing. So
gotcha.
Why
do that?
Because it's safer and it puts less strain on the motherboard. And stuff like that. There's structures and strutters for now, but this is way safer and it's more efficient apparently, according to somebody. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. The only thing that was really ghetto is my capture card is between the two. So there's the plug-in insertion that connects the GPU to the thing, and then my capture card. My capture card, I had to cut off the metal tab. It's cut off. It's just sitting in it's sitting in the PCI slot.
Whoops.
But yeah. Anyway, enough about my computer. I know it's late. You're probably hungry. Fabian's probably right there by the door.
I forgot about food.
Yes. So let's end this. Are you ready?
Get out of here.
Bye-bye.
Skedaddle.
Skedaddle. But thank you guys for all the years of listening to the podcast. And thank you guys for being here for this amazing journey. It's been fun. It's been real.
Yeah.
We may do something in the future again, but it's not going to be anything the same or whatever. But yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for supporting us, and
see
you around.
We'll see you around. Goodbye, everyone.